tell me about some of the symptoms that you used to have and that you've
Okay.
been dealing with. So, what is your story?
Well, I have a laundry list. It's quite long of things that I don't like that my body has been doing. And this has been going on at least 5 years since I started documenting, like, this isn't right and this isn't right. So it started out with some kind of digestive issues. So some kind of infection. I thought it was SIBO, but I failed the test. Leaky gut, that's pretty broad. And I feel like I have that pretty well under control after doing mineral power. I still get little bumps. And then what started happening, and even when I first started mineral power with you, I remember this quad pain. It's my quads, and it's a pain that feels like it goes into my bones. And it just kept getting worse. And so when I open my eyes in the morning, it's there. It gets worse towards the end of the day. It's also this lack of muscle strength. So when I get on a machine to warm up before a workout, it feels like lactic acid buildup. Let's say when you're burning out your quads doing squats or something, it feels like that moment, but I've only been doing it for 10 seconds. And I've been doing a lot of therapy with my naturopath, and it's gotten there are no results.
Yeah.
So maybe 3 weeks into NES, it's just gone. It's not there. The muscle strength disappearing that's not an issue. It's really bizarre. I've struggled with this knot in my back. Sometimes I would describe it as a rib out, if you know that feeling. I've had massage for years, and the chiropractic lately can't even touch it. It just won't let go. It's gone. And then my other issue that started about a year and a half ago is this chronic hyperventilation, which is me holding my breath, not realizing that I'm doing it. And it causes, I don't know what it causes, but I'm having always had heart palpitations. And I thought I was having blood pressure issues. I've always had really healthy blood pressure. And this pain towards the end of the day would come from my heart up my neck right here. That's gone. That thing at the end of the day when I'm exhausted and it creeps up my neck and I think I got to chill out. It's creepy. It's like, am I having a heart attack type of heart discomfort? That thing is gone.
And how long have you been doing this?
For 6 weeks. I'm on my second round of infoceuticals. You said that I would get results really fast, but I didn't know what that meant. Those are huge results in no time at all. And I have more issues that I'm looking forward to erasing. Those are enormous issues for me to overcome. I'm just in disbelief.
Yeah, I know it's really interesting, and I had kind of the same reaction when I started my NES program. I've been on it about 6 months, and when I first started it, I didn't really know what to expect. No one had really told me anything, and I just got a scan, like, here's your infoceuticals, and go for it. And I just took them on blind faith, and within 3 weeks, my back pain was gone, and I was sleeping better, and I was waking up with more energy, and I just had all these little things that were really bothering me that I was struggling with just kind of going away. And so tell me your thoughts. Like, so when I first had a conversation with you about NES and what it can do, what it was all about, what were your kind of initial impressions?
I was just extremely excited. And really, you should be more apprehensive and careful and check it all out. So I did as much reading as I could, but I just knew that this was worth trying. I had nothing to lose. And also I was at the end of my rope. I thought if NES doesn't work, I'm just going to go walk off a cliff because I give up. I totally give up. I've been on a rampage for years because I want to be at 100%. I want my body to work, and I'm not going to live with pain, and I'm not going to have any type of autoimmune issue because that's just not I know that's not how it has to be. So NES is really affordable too. I think that is what is so fantastic. Another fantastic thing about it is it's available to everybody at that price. And so I just couldn't wait to get started because I'm really frustrated with my health. Yeah, I blindly jumped in because it's not dangerous, and I didn't feel it would be dangerous to me, and it could work.
Yeah. So what were some of the improvements that you noticed? Like, tell us about your journey. What, like, so you started the infoceuticals and then kind of what started to happen after that?
Well, at first, there were no detox symptoms, or I couldn't tell you that no headaches, nothing to complain about. It's just very, very all of a sudden, I'm double checking my list of things things that are wrong with me, and they're not happening anymore. Um, so that quad pain disappearing, and the muscle weakness, and the knot in the back of my heart, that rib or that muscle just not being a knot anymore. I had an insane neck tension, like tissue adhesions that my naturopath would work on every week. My neck would not hold an adjustment, so there was incessant. I would do this neck cracking all day long, just trying to get some relief. I don't do that anymore. I have full range of motion, no pain, no tension. That just disappeared. I don't know when. It just wasn't there one day, and then I noticed. I can't say that I breathe perfectly, but my chest is more relaxed, and I don't get that creepy, tense, whatever that is that creeps up my neck. And my energy level has been fine, which is something that has been debilitating for me in the past. And I was doing IV therapy for that and completely relying on it for energy. So that was not a fix. It was just a Band-Aid for me.
Yeah. And what was your impression when you saw the mind screens in NES and you saw that your traumas and the very specific types of traumas that show up in the scan? Just what were your thoughts?
Well, it is pretty interesting how that scan lines up with your symptoms. Every little symptom too was on that scan. The same points, same places on my body. That kind of blows your mind.
Yeah, it's like I work for the CIA.
How
I
did you know
know.
that?
Yeah.
How did you know about that? And then when you read the help files, and it explains exactly how that could be possible causes of that. Sometimes it was just spot on.
And so people have detox symptoms on NES. You know, it's inevitable. You're having metal and chemical detox. You can have emotional detox, and you have physical detox as well with, you know, parasites or viruses or candida, and all these things start resolving and coming out of your body. What are some of the detox symptoms that you experience on NES so far?
In my first round of infoceuticals, in my first month, nothing that I could describe. And in this second round, once I got into all 6 of them, I had a day of pain in my quads. I'm on lung driver and I'm having a cough today. I'm not sick, but there's something deep in my chest that I'm just coughing. Um, some really, really bad sleep. And I don't normally have bad sleep. The dreams are really fun because they're very clear. They're I remember them when I wake up, and the whole dream is some kind of process working me through something, teaching me something about either that happened that day or that is kind of an issue in my life. So that's very interesting because they are absolutely different types of dreams. And then a couple days ago, I just had one of those days where I was immobilized, had to go to bed, staring at the wall, felt miserable. That's weird. That doesn't happen to me. So I feel like that was a detox symptom.
I've had that myself. I took liver driver, which starts purging nasty little things from the
Mm-hmm.
liver, and I was down, depressed for about 3 days. But
Yes,
then,
depression,
yeah,
like bummed out it's just there.
yeah, and but it's good, on NES, you're gonna have a lot of really good shifts, but there'll be negative things as well when
Mm-hmm.
you're detoxing stuff, emotional or chemical, metal, physical,
Mm-hmm.
what have you, and it's part of the process, and I think those kind of healing reactions are to be welcomed because you can't get the good
Yes.
without the bad, you know?
Yeah, I do welcome them. That means that I'm moving forward and I have the end in sight,
Yes. Yeah, I do
which
too.
is
And I even
exciting.
push. I push myself, like taking, people start, I start people at 9 drops and then you can go to 15. And then
Oh my.
I just started out at 28. I'm like, let's just get her done and do 28 drops of everything. And the liver
Are you
driver,
okay?
that one backfired on me. But I had definitely want to push because I have that end in sight. I just want to get better faster and I'm okay with some detox reactions. I'm used to it. You
Yes, before detox, that big detox day, I was thinking, gosh, Wendy, I want to go faster. And then I changed my mind.
know? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I think as long as you're feeling something like a shift, like it's either good or bad, that's fine. You don't need to increase the drops or the dosage or whatnot. It's just as long as you're feeling something at the dosage you're on, be it 9, 15, or 28 drops, or even 6 drops,
Mm.
then you can stay right there. And people can push if they want. And any other thoughts that at all that you've had? Impressions or
Excuse me. Um, I've watched a lot of the videos on YouTube of Dr. Fraser, and I think it is really interesting how quickly they work when he describes 3 days of after 3 days of putting that information in your body and really how often you scan. Did I mention that I have brain fog?
yeah. Welcome to
Well,
the
I do.
club. Welcome to the club.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The confusion and the memory issues drive me crazy. Um, I can't wait for some results with that because sometimes I'm just not very high functioning. It's hard for me to find words to convey any thoughts to people. I've really struggled with that.
Yeah, and I hear you. That's pretty much most people that are coming to me or that are seeking out help with their health. The brain fog is a huge frustrating part, and it was for me too. It was a big driving factor in my seeking help as well. And I can say, like, personally with Ness, when I first started, I felt like I was really high functioning. I'd done many, many years of detox, and I felt like I was like, yes, I'm very happy with where I am. But I still felt like I just wanted more. Like you always want to take it to that next level. And within about maybe I think it was about 2, 3 months on Ness, I really noticed a big shift in my mental clarity and I felt like my level of consciousness and my level of connection with I don't know, the universe almost. I don't know why.
I know.
It's like you just feel, I felt like this opening up, or like this, almost like this awakening. And I don't usually talk in these terms, uh,
Clarity.
but that's just what I kind of felt like. I just felt more emotionally connected and more just uh, just with my, my mental functioning had
Mm-hmm.
improved so much more, and I felt like I was really able to just do stuff really, really fast. Faster than I was able to previously, and I don't know. I just am really, really happy, and look forward to more of that to come.